Hey, gamers.
Oh, gamers.
Hey, gamers.
Oh, gamers.
Hey, gamers.
We're like the opposite color palettes today. I also have a dangly, but it's gold.
You have a gold dangly. I have a silver dangly. I'm wearing black. You're wearing light heather gray. I feel like this is my my like Michael Keaton era Bruce Wayne drip.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like to me. Like Tim Burton Batman, when he's like in his mansion.
Yeah.
He's dressing like this.
I just rewatched Batman and Robin along with George Clooney.
Yeah.
I have to say George Clooney's outfits in that. Everyone's outfits in that are. George Clooney's wearing like the black turtleneck.
I want to watch those again too. Now that I haven't seen Batman and Robin or Batman Forever since like they came out.
I wanted to be Alicia Silverstone in Batman and Robin.
I want to be Alicia Silverstone.
I watched it and I went, that could be me.
Specifically from Batman and Robin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Driving around on that, what's the word? Bike. Isn't she on a motorcycle in that?
She has the big motorcycle race.
Yeah, she has the big motorcycle race.
With all like the punk dudes. And then there's the people who are dressed up in like, they have like kabuki face paint.
Oh,
it's very fun.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's a very cool scene.
What a time.
Someone had said something while you were singing, and it had reminded me of something. Oh, yeah. There's Uma Thurman as Poison Ivy in that movie. She does this like thing where she's walking around and then she gets surprised. Oh, it's after she kisses Robin and she's walking away and she walks away like this. And then she gets surprised by either Batman or Batgirl and just goes, and it cracks me up every time because it's like a full body squish.
Very dramatic.
I love it. That movie's so good.
Somebody said I'm slightly out of focus. That seems likely. Julia can try to refocus the camera. I probably should put it back on autofocus mode.
Do you want to put your head in the middle?
This is where I'll be sitting. Well,
yeah, but then if I focus, it goes all the way to the cat tree.
It needs to be focused on you as well.
Wait.
Hold on. Let me see if I can
What if I do this? What if I do this?
I don't think that's going to
What if I do this? Hold on.
I don't think it's going to capture. I think it's going to...
Hold on. Put this.
I don't think it's going to focus on that. Is that any better? I don't know.
Is that better?
I can't tell.
Is it better? I felt it focusing. Did it do it?
I'm gonna.
No, hold on. Did it do it?
Well, I'm just saying. I think it might be better if I.
Worse.
I'm just gonna look at it. Real quick. Julia Vamp.
Hi, everybody.
Julia Vamp for everyone.
There's also the other one, the one with Michael Keaton has the best background character sound effect. When Batman comes in from the ceiling, there's this guy who moves around Nicole Kidman and points to the ceiling going, Batman! Ah! Tristan pointed it out to me, and I haven't been able to move on with my life since then. So, it's pretty good.
Hold on, I'm just looking.
Anyway, if you watch the Michael Keaton Batman, it's the best clip. Or I think it's on YouTube. It's like you can see when Batman like comes through the glass dome, and you see like Nicole Kidman being absolutely beautiful, and she just looks up. And she's like, "Ah, oh, Batman!" Ah.
Okay, it's on like continuous focusing mode right now.
That's like me on a work day.
I can see it. It's like got a crosshair. It looks like a cyberpunk. It's got a crosshair on your eyeball, and it's like moving around and following you as you move. Let's see if that works better. Let's see if that focuses better.
Let's see if that focuses better.
It might.
Oh, Val Kilmer. Yes, you're correct. What did I say? I don't know what I said.
I wasn't fully listening.
You know that I've never seen that Batman? You know. Chad doesn't know that I've never seen that Batman.
Which one?
The one with Val Kilmer. Nicole Kidman. The one with Jim Carrey.
That's Batman Forever. right?
Batman forever.
Hello, Miss Olive.
I'll be waiting.
What if I read some subs?
Everlasting.
Not from 7 days ago.
Favorite Batman villain? The Joker. No.
The Joker's been ruined. Joker.
Who is my favorite Batman villain?
Do you remember in Batman the Animated Series, the one who's like the little girl doll? Mm-hmm. That's my favorite.
Well, that's like
such a tragic episode.
That's like the best rated Batman animated series episode, isn't it?
For good reason.
Yeah, it's really good.
That episode's good. Okay. I'm going to read some subs. We got subs from Rose Rivers, Tiefling Finn. I also saw Kate Dice, but it disappeared. I don't know why. Oh, they're going away. I have to go quicker. Celestial Kitten, Arctic Joy, Velveeta's Mom, Tiny Dragon on Fire, Mel's Blue Converse Shoe, Atsuki Kabuki, Keyboard, Nito Bandito, Holly Blue 2, A Saucy Little Guy, Tango Maureen, Honey Spider 666, Katie Cat Magic, Fine Sunny Day, Kuvira, Over Easy Togepi, Calamity CC, Wibbles Dibbles gave out 5 gifted subs. Thank you. Pseudo Herpetologist, Wicked Me, Stellar Sorcerer, That Cassandra, CT Samurai X, Imagine Birds, Ebby Poop, Meow Shelly, Damon Tanuki, Lou Dominari, Giraffe D Giraffe, Reginald Tiny Thumbs, Maddie Abstract, Run Home Jack 89, Nepimook, Roomful of Lesbian Vampires gave out 5 gifted subs. Thank you. Kaz Taroth 315. Thank you, Kaz. Ancient Asparagus, Some Clever Ruse, Faku in Twitch, Strawberry Fame, The Bop City, Zevi N, Lace of Diamonds, Frog House, Zachary Dactyl, Bo Possum, Ambomamus, Creature of Grace, Gay Hippie Jesus, Pweppy Pwobs, Matt Crocodile, Joey Spumoni, Avocado, Matician James, Full Lemon Alchemist, The Juice Box, Pweppy Pwobs gave out 5 gifted subs. Thank you, Pweppy Pwobs, again. Leah Tortilla 98, Throne 5, Nreko 11, Margie Cakes gave out 5 gifted subs. Thank you very much. Cepheus, The State Arizona, Gabraham Lincoln, Capitorin, number 626, Texas Sexler Tumbly Man. Excellent work securing that name. Starling 5683, Moonybug, Rocket Brain Engineer, Honkin' Bazonkers, Rockin' to Music. That name is so funny to me. Rockin' to Music. Like who, me? Yeah. I also like music. In fact, I like rockin' to it.
Who is rockin' to music in the year 2022?
Who out there is rockin' to music right now?
Rockin' to music just wrote, oh no.
I'm sorry.
I've been called out.
It seems like a robot name. Like it's the most general possible. It's like I'm not going to be specific here. I'm just
listening to music.
I'm just enjoying some music. Negapol, Ricky Does Stuff, HGP Lunar Lance, Osiris Ran, Reject Society, Return to Moss gave out 5 gifted subs. Kyorma, Mel B Toast, Emma Bear 21, Chemicult gave out 2 gifted subs. Kaiju King J, Arthomancy, Gay Dread Knight, Sunrise gave out 5 gifted subs. Catholand 13, The Vibrarian, The Timid Chordsmith, Ambi Whoa, Max and Axum, Gone Nix, Sleepy Volpini, Oreo Burglar, How You Dugan, Just an Entire Idiot, Lucky Quarter, Tonka Tough Badonka Donk, Nope Thanks, Sexy Mexican 4536, Pushinicorn 421, Cupcake Pimp, Hannah Na, Just a Grumpy Nerd, She Exhales Vanilla Lace gave out 2 gifted subs, Sneakery, Crussy, Fonk, Dragon Gagger gave out 5 gifted subs. Sorry, it had like alternating caps, so it was hard to read. The Glorious Goat and 12 Cats in a Dressing Gown. Thank you all so much.
Oh, because it writes anger.
Oh, it writes anger with the caps. I just want to say, since I feel bad immediately about calling out Rockin' 2 Music, that what it really made me think of that made me laugh was my first screen name I used on AOL Instant Messenger.
Okay. Does it still exist? Should we be like worried that people are going to look it up or something?
I mean, I don't know how it was an Instant Messenger screen name. What would they look up?
Instant Messenger was back for a hot minute, but yeah.
I don't think I don't think it
Okay.
could possibly
What was
affect
it?
me.
What was it?
But I thought for like a really long time about what to make it. And I was like, it has to be something good.
Mm.
And I was like, okay, I've got it. I'm going to go with Andrew's Cool 89.
What's the best part about that is that it looks like you could be trying to write Andrew's School
Yeah.
89.
No, I did Andrew's Cool 89. And I remember the first person I gave it out to busted out laughing when they read it. And I immediately changed it to something else when I got my first negative review.
That's like one of those names though that like turns around when you're older.
Now it would be good.
Now it's very funny.
Yeah.
I also just like Rockin' 2 music. It tells it like it is.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Just like you get good vibes from that. So I have an answer for everyone. Favorite Batman villain. Batman. It's probably either Two-Face, because I love Two-Face. He's very straightforward. Or I do really like Scarecrow.
Scarecrow's good.
I also have a special place in my heart for Calendar Man, not because he's cool, but because I love how he's drawn in I think it's Long Halloween.
Oh, see, now it should autofocus.
Focus on the eyes. There he is. Look at that.
I'm just thinking about calendars.
Look at those weird shapes.
Cool me.
It's Tim Sale.
Sale. Also, rest in peace.
I know.
Tim Sale. That was so sad. One of Julia's favorite comic artists.
Yeah. I met him.
Passed away not too long ago.
Super, super nice dude. Colorblind artist. His shapes are amazing.
Yeah, his work is so cool.
If you haven't read his Batmans, you should. There's like 3 of them. They're amazing.
Read his Batmans.
I read his he did a Spider-Man one. Also very good. And I'm not very into Spider-Man.
He did like Spider-Man Blue or something.
Yes.
What it was called, I remember.
Yeah, I have it. It's back at my parents' house, but yeah, really, really good comics. So I would check them out. I feel like I had something else to say. Maybe that was it. What is this?
You checking your notes for the stream?
Yeah. What is this noise outside?
It kind of sounds like thunder.
Yeah.
But it's happening frequently.
Yeah.
So I don't know what it is.
Also, my dad sent me a text to say like, how are you guys? And I responded immediately, and then he just never responded. I'm assuming he fell asleep.
Well, he got his answer, didn't he?
He went to text me to ask if I watched the Manchester United game. That was today. And I said that I watched part of it. And he asked how we were doing. And then he just never got back to me.
Fair.
Yeah. Beacon Pines.
Let's play?
Let's play.
I will volume it up once we get in the game.
Someone said, Julia, I hope your bestie's doing okay. Last time I checked, she was having a hocus pocus party. So she's fine.
Probably doing fine.
Melissa's doing great. She's fine. She's chickens. Chickens are fine.
Julia, switch the screen.
I'm having a drink. All right.
I just want you to click on the screen so I can adjust the volume. Oh, I forgot it doesn't make any sound on this part. Just you wait. I'm going to adjust the volume so good.
Chapter 4.
I was going to say we should do a recap. Maybe.
Once we get in. Or you want to do it now?
Yeah, well, because she's about to start reading. So basically we're in a town where something ominous has been going on. There's like a facility that has some ooze that rapidly ages people that we found. 3 new people moved into town, into this dying town. That's basically it. Oh, and our friend went missing and then reappeared.
Supposedly.
Supposedly.
We've not seen him yet.
Yeah.
There's also some weird ooze that makes you go sicko mode when you touch it.
Yes, I mentioned the ooze.
But you didn't mention that it makes you go sicko mode when you touch it.
I said that it rapidly grows you. like ages you.
But I think what is more accurate is to say that it makes you go sicko mode.
Jacob, it's all right. I pull this all the time. You can do it too.
I just want to make sure people have the correct impression of what the ooze does to you.
Okay. All right. Ready to get into it?
I've been ready.
Our harvest awaits. Luca took a deep breath and gingerly opened the door, steeling himself for Gran's wrath.
You gotta get into the voice.
Gran, I'm home. Everything's fine. Gran? That's right, Gran gone. Time to chill, baby. Gran's gone. Kick it back.
Hell yeah.
Kick it back, my man. Gran always makes me stop slamming the drawers and jumping around. Gran? I know I wasn't supposed to go anywhere. I was just helping look for Rolo. Now Gran is pissed. Gran is hiding and she's gonna jump out and stab you.
Damn. Jacob and I just watched your next again.
Yeah, so I have hiding and jumping out and stabbing you on the brain right now.
Yeah. As you would.
There's Gran's book.
There's Gran's body.
Gran? Roxy came over. She was worried about him. So I figured you wouldn't mind if I helped look for him. Gran's not here, my man. It turns out Rolo's safe and sound. Trying to see yourself in the mirror.
I was trying to open and close the cabinet.
Luca was alone. The house was empty.
So Gran's not back yet. I guess that's a good thing. Nothing to do now but sleep, I guess.
Yeah,
Totally.
Relatable.
Yeah, I get that.
Luca was sitting by the pond, listening to small waves lap against a rock. His father sat in a folding chair in front of him.
He was rocking to music.
He was rocking to music.
Without turning, he spoke. "Why don't you grab me some nice bait?"
That's not what his voice sounds like. It sounds like, why don't you grab me some nice bait?
"Sure thing, Dad."
Sure thing, Dad.
Luca hopped
She's not
over to
doing
the
it
top
right.
of the box
No, she's
and popped
not.
open the lid. Inside was a rolling, buzzing mass. "We're fishing with bees?"
We're fishing with bees?
Luca's father gave a warm chuckle. "Well, you catch
Well,
more fish
you
with
catch
bees
more
than
fish
honey.
with bees than
Pick us
honey.
out a good one."
Pick us out a good one.
Luca
Sorry, I
closed
gotta
his
do it.
eyes and plucked
You
out a
do.
bee. He could feel its wings struggle between his finger and thumb. Holding it at arm's length, he hurried over. His father deftly baited the hook and examined his work. "Interesting choice."
Interesting choice.
With a practiced flick of the wrist, the line buzzed in a graceful arc. The water accepted it without a splash or ripple. The wrong choice.
The wrong
But I
choice.
respect it.
But I respect it.
The pond began to freeze over. "Sometimes we gotta make the wrong choice before we can make it right."
Sometimes we gotta make the wrong choice before we can make it right.
Pallid ice propagated across the still surface with an alarming speed.
Propagated. Good word.
Luca scrambled back as the ground beneath him turned cold. "Dad?
Dad,
understand.
I don't understand.
It was the wrong choice, son.
Sorry, kiddo.
Sorry,
Understanding
kiddo.
isn't always part of the deal."
Understanding isn't always part of the deal.
The relentless ice shot through the fishing line toward his father. "Dad, look out!" His father casually wound the reel. "None of it's your fault, you know. Never was."
She did pretty good that time.
Yeah.
"Dad,
She's getting
we
into
have
it.
to go." Luca grabbed his father's shoulders, trying to pull him away. "Please, you have to run." The ice crackled as it spread across his father's hands. That's the thing about fishing, Luca. His chest began to crystallize. You toss your hook in, and you never know what you're gonna pull out.
That's just like Forrest Gump.
Ran up Luca's arms. He gave one last desperate tug.
Life is like a box of chocolates, Luca.
Life is like a box of fishing tackles.
You never know which one's gonna be a bee.
What are you talking about, Dad?
The metaphor's lost on me, Dad.
The chair tipped backwards in a single frozen mass. Luca tried to stop the momentum, but it was too late. He watched the icy form of his father slam into the hard ground, shattering into 1,000 pieces that crowded around his feet. Dad, I don't understand. What does all this mean? The gentle rustle of leaves was the only reply.
We all turn to dust, Luca.
And some of us turn to ice.
Luca's eyes struggled to focus on the walkie-talkie.
Rollo?
Faintly, he could hear Rollo amongst the noise.
Luca!
Rollo, is that you?
Luca! Ah, dang it. There?
Rollo, it's the middle of the night.
Luca, thank God. Listen, I don't know how long this thing's gonna work down here.
Down here?
Rollo's voice was coming through more clearly now, but some words were still just static.
Listen to me. Someone grabbed me yesterday.
What? The man in a hazmat suit?
It took me to some sort of... I think I'm underground.
Underground? Are you okay?
Kinda. They seem more interested in... For now, at least.
Mr. Care said you made it back home safe.
Care? No. Trust? He's... Hold on. Someone's coming.
The signal went silent.
I regret making Rollo about 70 million years old. Poor Rollo.
Rollo? Rollo, where are you?
Luca held still, waiting for a response, his pounding heartbeat marking the passage of time.
Okay, I think they're gone. Getting worse.
I can barely hear you.
Rollo's voice began to fade.
There's a signal. Not much time. Mission Control! You need to...
Maybe Rollo's just cursing a lot.
You need to...
You need to fucking shit-ass the treehouse.
Fucking shit-ass the treehouse! Very important!
With that, the signal died for good.
What was he trying to say about the treehouse?
What's fucking shit-ass the treehouse mean?
What's at the treehouse? The antenna. He wants me to use the antenna in the treehouse to get a better signal. Rollo, you're a genius.
Luca grabbed the walkie-talkie and sprinted to the treehouse.
Hook up the walkie-talkie to the radio in the treehouse. Why don't ya? Get some of these nighttime looks.
Luca heard a group of footsteps approaching.
A little tippy tapping. What is that?
I don't know. It sounds like a train is going by, but a train shouldn't be going by our apartment.
Oh my God, it's Gran. So, we all understand our roles?
You can count on me. I still think we need more time. This wasn't the original plan.
Mr. Tolliver paused, shifting his eyes to one side.
We're all in danger now.
I always loved the doctor from Stardew.
It does look like Harvey.
I, for one, refuse to sit idly by while the danger persists.
I'm more, well, she's gone now. I was gonna say I'm more distracted by this hot-ass diner worker.
Yeah.
The diner woman.
Yeah. Diner chipmunk. There she is.
Hiram, you just keep your wits about you.
Mr. Tolliver took one long, quiet breath.
You're right, you can count on me. I just wish we could have made that deal with Eris Valentine. Her resources would have come in handy.
As I said, I had no time to contact her after your call this morning.
Plans change. How is Luca holding up?
He's fine.
You know, you sound a lot like Rolo. Is that normal?
I only have one old person voice. I'm trying to differentiate it by going up a little bit.
We shouldn't lose sight of the fact that this is all...
I know very well what all this is for. We have no choice. Operation Sparkplug has a new objective. Are we in agreement?
The three shared a determined look.
You know, Grandma's earrings kind of look like those cookies that have like the jelly.
Yeah, you're right.
What are they called? They're called like Jimmy Jams or something.
Yeah, they're definitely called Jimmy Jams.
Jammy Dodgers. Jammy Dodgers. That's what it was. Good. We'll reconvene after the festival.
She knows. Gran. Why are you meeting with Mrs. Fratelli and Mr. Tolliver late at night?
Hey, Luca!
Holy shit! Dawn, you scared me. How long have you been there?
Oh, just a few minutes. Earlier today, I saw Mr. Tolliver and your gran enter the diner together. When my shift at the newsstand was over, they still hadn't left. So I used my greatest tool of an investigative reporter. Time. When they left, I tailed them here.
What do you think they're up to?
Whatever it is, they seem organized and determined.
You know, she's kind of dressed like Batgirl and like Alicia Silverstone in Batman and Robin.
You just got Alicia Silverstone on the brain. They mentioned the festival.
Yeah, I heard that too. Has your gran been doing anything different recently? Anything strange?
She got a phone call this morning and rushed out the door. Dressed out the door. She dressed out the door.
Luca, drunk.
She dressed out the door.
I'll call from Hiram Tolliver, it seems.
She was either furious or terrified. Or both.
Luca, be careful out there.
She sounds like Seabat.
Oh, God.
Try not to get too turned on, chat, when you hear the bad topic.
Oh, God. I think we might... I can't anymore.
I think we might be in the middle of the scoop of a lifetime.
I will. Whoa. Aren't you coming out?
No, I'm gonna stake out here a bit longer. See ya, Luca.
Little creepo.
Oh, right. I love that little... Like Just play it cool.
This is the best thing you could do right now is play it cool here. You gotta be this one, because I'm the other one.
I did it. I changed the sign.
Splendid. Did anyone see you?
I don't believe so. You were right. It was simple enough to just rearrange the letters. Choice for a prank, though.
In situations such as these, odd is good.
The two boys shared a mischievous grin.
I can't wait for everyone to see the big reveal.
It should be quite memorable. Let's make ourselves scarce for now.
It still says festival. Boys, it still says festival?
But what above it? What's above it, festival? Old Pickler's Pond. You going into the dream world?
Hey,
Did we
Dad.
get some new bait? We haven't done struggle.
Luca placed a sinker on the line. Sometimes the best stuff is at the bottom of the pond.
Get him. Get him. Get him.
I'm trying. What?
Message in a bottle. Oh, that's me. They're both me.
They're both you, yeah.
Malice 80 proof whiskey. A hard liquor for a hard man.
Best leave that be. Takes a real piece of work to leave something like that lying around.
People in chat rightly said that my Hank Hill has become Enoch from Over the Garden Wall, the mayor of Pottsfield.
Oh yeah, you're right.
And they're right. It has transformed, and I can't send it back now. It's because it hit October. In October, my Hank Hill transforms into Enoch.
Someone really wants me to slap the watermelon, so I'm gonna go do that, I guess. Never mind. I'm gonna go hurry up.
Hurry up to the treehouse and not waste time slapping watermelons when Rollo's fucking dying in a basement somewhere.
I also just want to say again, we're gonna miss a lot of things in this game, and that's fine. Anyway, Rilla's dying. Might as well chill.
No sense rushing into anything.
That's the noise. I was outside of her apartment.
Rollo, are you there? I'm at the treehouse now, Rollo.
Give away your position, Luca.
Mr. Care said you were all right. What happened out there? Dang it, Rollo, where are you? Holy shit! Who's there?
Luca could only see a cloaked shape behind the rocket.
And they jumped out and stabbed him.
End of game.
I've got weapons in here, so you better come out right now.
He strained to hear as a muffled voice began.
Weapons. How could you hurt something that's already dead?
Fear gripped Luca's throat.
Who are you?
What? You don't recognize me? I guess I don't even recognize myself anymore.
Luca stared at the ground for a moment, trying to place the dampened voice. The figure shifted slowly from behind the rocket, revealing itself to Luca.
Oh.
I'm a monster.
It's the little shit who went sicko mode in the goop.
Yep. I forgot what his voice is, so this is his new voice.
And now they hunt me like I'm like the beast. I also can't read. That's part of the character. I'm illiterate, Luca. And now they hunt me like the beast I am.
Iggy.
Luca reached over empathetically. Iggy's tone jolted to dejected anger.
Don't touch me. This is all your fault.
Luca slumped to the ground, overwhelmed by guilt.
Oh, I'm overwhelmed.
I'm so sorry. You were being kind of a shithead, though.
You were threatening to kill me and my friends, but okay, whatever. Place the blame on me.
I didn't mean to. I lost control.
So you couldn't control yourself for a second. And I get to be like this forever?
You are the one who showed up out of nowhere and started being an asshole. It's almost like you got what was coming to you.
Oh, you gonna be my savior? Oh, now I'm gonna complain about you trying to fix the situation.
This guy sucks.
Perfect little Luca saves the day. I'm pushing you in the puddle again, dog. The other side of your face in the puddle.
Back in the goo for you.
You're going back in the goo, the rest of you. I'm dipping you like Achilles. The only thing that's gonna be normal about you is you heal. With a positive attitude and power of friendship.
Aye.
None of this matters. There's no time. They're after me. They chased me all the way through Weep Wood. I only came in here to hide.
Hide from who? Who's after you? Rolo?
Luca! Luca!
Rolo?
It's not safe! Luca!
Rolo, where are you?
The treehouse!
I'm at the treehouse, Rolo. Where are you?
No, Luca, the treehouse isn't safe! They said they were going to the treehouse. I was trying to tell you to stay away from the treehouse.
You were cursing so much I couldn't understand what you were saying.
You didn't understand fucking shit-ass men leave the treehouse alone?
Who said they're going to the treehouse?
The clipboard! What did I tell you? Those perennial harvest wackadoos are after me. They've been chasing me, yelling questions at me. We want a survey! And they were yelling about a car warranty.
What sort of questions?
They were saying the same stuff they always do. But it's different now. Less asking, more threatening.
We're gonna figure this out, Iggy.
Yeah, well, thanks. Hello?
Hello? It's Karina.
Hello?
Is anyone present in this arboreal domicile? Hello?
Hello? Okay, they found me. I forgot what voice I was doing. Okay, what's happening?
Don't panic. You stay here and I'll see what they want.
What
Holy
the hell?
shit!
There's clones! There's Felix clones!
Hello, Mr. Van Horn. We would love to hear your thoughts. Do you have time for an informal chat?
Holy crap, there's so many of them.
We will be brief. Your time is valuable to us. Be down in just a second. Of course.
It's a freak show down there, man.
We have a problem.
Okay, you gotta get out of there. Who's out there? Is it them?
Yeah, it's the clipboards. A bunch of them.
How many?
Maybe all of them? And yeah, you were right. They're saying the same stuff, but with the creepy knob cranked to 10. Might young Iggy be present? We would love to hear his thoughts.
Ren!
Iggy slumped to his knees.
I don't know what to do. I'm just so tired. Luca, what do we do?
Luca grabbed the walkie-talkie and headed for the window.
Follow my lead.
Just leaps through.
Just like in your next.
Just like in your next. And then he's gonna get a big piece of glass stuck in there.
Yeah.
Luca and Iggy climbed up the back of the treehouse to its roof.
Oh my god, they're gonna
where
fucking
Rolo
blast
had
him.
constructed his MCDC,
MCDC.
the Mission Control Defense Cannon.
Wow.
They are gonna blast him.
From behind the crowd of clipboards, William Kerr strode forward, a warm smile on his face.
Iggy, there you are. You gave all of us a heck of a scare. Go away. Just leave me alone. Oh, I'm sorry, Iggy, but no can do. Don't worry, though. We're gonna help. Help? Then why were you chasing me? Luca, can you talk some sense into your pal here? Just look at him. He's not well.
What's wrong with him? What did that gunk do to him?
Well, that's a pretty honkin' big question, Luca. All you need to know is that he's sick. He's real sick, Luca. I just need you to let us up there and take care of him.
You told me Rolo was okay, that he was back at his place resting.
He is. Poor fellow just got a little lost.
That's a lie.
That is a hurtful thing to say, Luca. I thought we were buddies. Why? Because he lets you ramble on like a wackadoo? No one likes you, you creep.
Her smile faltered.
Why don't you pop on down here so we can have a face-to-face? Yelling like this is gonna give us a heck of a sore throat. And who wants that?
Luca's grip tightened on the MCDC.
What you did? Hey, what you did to Rolo, you liar?
Well, shucks, Luca. The only teeny tiny fib I told you was that he was at home. He is resting, and he is perfectly safe. For now, at least. What happens to him next is up to you, Luca. Look around. You're in quite a pickle, and I am the only person in the whole wide world who could help you. You get to decide how this ends.
Luca's mind raced. He was caught in a trap. What do you do when there's no hope?
I think you rock to music.
He wiped his cheeks with a sleeve.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to make fun of it. It's just like, I love it as a sentence now. Luca drew himself up and decided to take the only option left to him was to fight. Fart.
Luca drew himself up and decided to take the only option they had left. Fight. He swung the mission control defense cannon around, aiming it confidently at the smirking face of William Kerr.
Hey, Mr. Kerr.
Luca summoned his most insolent demeanor.
Rolo, my God.
That's the voice I read Jacob's cool to. Jacob's cool.
Do you mean Andrew's cool?
Andrew's cool. Oh, I'm sorry. Andrew's cool.
Andrew's cool. 89.
Oh. Hey! That was uncalled for, more than a little rude. And just plain unsanitary. Luca, I really did think we were good pals. What a shame that it's come to this.
Kerr turned his back on the two boys.
End this.
With a nonchalant wave of the hand, he made his exit.
The queen wave.
As the clipboards began to slowly advance on the treehouse, Luca looked to Iggy with resignation in his eyes. The end. That escalated quickly. Maybe discretion was the better part of valor here.
We didn't have another option.
I didn't have options, Judy.
Okay, we gotta go back and get more options, okay?
I gotta get options, Judy.
Come on.
Let's put a pin in this for now.
Don't act so disappointed. Oh, see, we got some things we can do here. We can struggle over here, and we can tickle over here.
Should we tickle over here?
Well,
because then it wouldn't be, oh, you want to do this?
See what the struggle does.
What do struggling do?
I don't want to see what happens when we struggle over here. This is a story about struggle.
This is a story about struggle. Luca could hear a machine humming somewhere nearby. He felt around wildly, searching for something, anything that could help. His hands found a hard object, maybe a tile. He yanked it free, lifting the cold stone. Let me go! Luca swung the tile as hard as he could at the shape that still held fast to his leg. He heard the crack of glass as the stone hit the assailant's mask. With a muffled yelp, the hand let go. Luca was free and scrambled to the door. He never looked back once on the long run home. Chapter 3.
Everything's fine, I'm
Oh,
sure.
we got a whole different branch going here. All
Yeah.
right.
It's fine.
Everything's fine. Hey.
What the hell?
Hey, everything's fine. You were right. All right.
Oh, clairvoyant.
Hey.
The next morning, it was quieter than usual at the breakfast table. Only the sound of silverware and chewing interrupted the awkward silence.
I finished jarring a mess of jam last night.
Who gives a shit, Grandma?
So that'll need to get delivered into town today. You gotta go talk to that old pervert. Sorry,
You
Luca.
jar a mess of jam every night. Why you tell me every morning you did it like it's new?
I mean, it's better that you talk to him than I talk to him. Let's be real.
Yeah, you're probably right.
It's hot for me, not for you.
Yeah, thank God. Okay.
So, what did you and Rollo get up to yesterday?
Oh, Rolo had things to do, so I just sort of poked around town.
I've set the jam down by the front door. I wasn't listening to you whatsoever. There's 2 batches to drop off.
Mm-hmm.
One for Mr. Tolliver at the Bag and Wag.
Oh, I hate that name.
Another for Miss Fratelli at the diner.
Wasn't she Mrs. Fratelli in the other branch? Did she lose her husband in this branch?
Yeah, her husband was the guy that
Her
was in the
husband-
suit.
We killed her husband?
We killed Mr. Fratelli in the hazmat suit. We cracked him. Fucking glassed him.
Oh, and Mr. Nuncreed. He said he wanted some more.
Yeah, I suspected as much. Yes, he seems to have taken a particular interest in my jam. There's some extras in the basket for that enthusiastic gentleman. Just make sure Fratelli and Tolliver get the ones on top. The other ones I laced with sleeping pills so that he leaves me the hell alone.
No problem.
Off with you now while the day is still young. Okay.
Get. Go on. Skidoo. You're using a damn rotary phone? Fuck you.
Hello, it's Juniper. Juniper. My jam is really strong. Hello, it's Juniper Hartford.
Eat shit, you old bitch. Fuck piss, damn ass shit.
Before you hang up and steal me out, I have a business proposition.
Piss shit, fucking ass. Piss.
The simple matter is that we both have the same problem that needs solving.
Shit.
Very well. We can meet tonight.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
The way he gets up is so perfect.
Yeah.
The little slide off.
Can't do that move in the winter. Or else you're going to be shocking everything you touch.
That's true. Every day, that boy, I tell him to go do something, and instead he goes upstairs and slams his trunk a million times in a row. Something just ain't right about him.
And he just jumps a lot in the corner. Oh my god. Adorable. Oh my god, I'm still alive. Okay. Sorry about yesterday. Relaxing can be so annoying. But good news! No more boring chores from here today. Did you make it to the old Valentine warehouse? So, what did you find? Give me the dirt.
Something happened. There was someone else there.
What? Who was it? Was it aliens? I knew it would be aliens.
No.
Zombies?
No.
Alien zombies? What else could it possibly be?
Rolo. I gotta deliver these into town first. We can catch up after.
Ooh, is it a whole thing? It sounds like a whole thing.
Yeah, we shouldn't talk about it here. Meet me at the treehouse tonight.
I'm not sure what this treehouse is you speak of.
Meet me at Mission Control.
Right to that, Space Cadet. I regret giving the main character an old man's voice.
Speaking of alien zombies, chat, are any of you reading the manga Don Da Don?
Dun 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 dun.
I've been reading that lately. It's so freaking good. And it's so hard to access because you can only read it through the Viz website. But it rules. It's so funny and so action-packed. Anyway, I've just been hyped about it. You can go ahead.
Watch your step.
Oh, sorry.
There was a whole family of beetles here. They've gone missing.
I thought they just sort of wandered around.
Everyone has a home, Luca. Even beetles.
Luca checked the soles of his sandals.
I think we're okay.
It's weird that they're gone. They went missing when the festival preparations began.
You think the noise scared them away?
Something like that. Just watch your step, okay?
I love this jaunty piano tune after we just saw them get like murdered by an army of clones.
Yeah. You tell those jerks. Doesn't matter how many boxes they pile up. I ain't moving.
G-Force, go away.
You don't want to interact with the GeForce experience right now? It didn't even show up on stream, so.
Oh, good. Okay.
This was me, right?
Yeah.
Anger from the past, mistakes not yet made, and a glimmering hope for the future. He carried them all in equal parts everywhere he went.
You talking about Jam?
Oh heavens, what a burden to bear.
Nice bib. Nice bibby. The
Hot
cool
Squad.
crew.
Oh,
Did you say hot squad?
yeah.
I said cool crew. Andrew's
Oh.
cool crew.
Andrews, yeah, they are the cool crew. The Hot Squad is that couple that moved in.
Yes, that's the hot squad.
That is the Hot Squad. Mr. Wilder, I trust you have time to
That's
chat.
not this person's voice. This is the woman in the suit.
Oh my god. Mr. Wilder, I trust you have time to chat.
Eris Valentine, oldest of Sugar Valentine's children, and heir to the Valentine
Forgot.
fortune, had a way of making questions seem like demands.
Certainly. What seems to be the problem?
Mr. Wilder had learned to assume that if he was hearing from Eris, it was because she had taken issue with something he had put in the paper.
I couldn't help but notice that the front page of this morning's paper was consumed with stories about this silly festival.
Well, yes. That's the news of the day.
How do you like this voice?
But there is no mention of the museum, nor the foundation through which it was endowed.
I'm sorry, Miss Valentine. My readers are more so interested in this town's future, rather than any one family in particular.
There was a time, Mr. Wilder, when the goings on of my family was the only thing this town cared about.
Well, things change, ma'am. You know, change is dangerous.
If you finish that thought, I will make that monocle a permanent fixture of your anatomy.
My apologies.
Damn, certainly
Good
the
day, Miss
mayor.
Valentine.
Did I give you the impression this conversation was finished?
Mr. Wilder averted his gaze and began to polish his monocle.
Well, good day, Mr. Wilder.
She's hot but mean.
I love her.
She's perfect.
Hey, Seabat.
Hey, Luca, what's up? They got you on jam delivery, eh?
Yep.
Have you seen the new kid around yet?
No kid.
Yeah, came in from the big city. Her parents both got jobs here.
Sorry, I'm looking at chat.
But get this. One of them is working for William Kerr and Perennial Harvest. And the other is working for Eris Valentine.
And?
The Valentines represent Beacon Pines' past. Perennial Harvest has positioned itself as this town's future. Must make for some interesting dinner table conversations.
Her voice sounds like the solo in Seabat. If they took a solo in it. I can imagine.
Oh, we get to talk to the hot lady.
Yeah. Well, if it isn't my favorite little jam runner.
She's Mrs. again. He's alive.
Hey, Mrs. Fratelli, congrats on your husband being alive again.
Oh, she remarried real fast.
You're your new husband.
But you got married between the times when I left the house and when I arrived.
Look at you.
She leaned forward and pinched Luca's cheek.
You know, if I did the voice for her, she'd be Long Island as fuck.
Yeah. I only gave her this voice because she looked menacing in the last cutscene.
That's true.
You're all skin and bones. Is your gran not feeding you? She is, it's just... I understand. You know, I taught your mama how to cook back in the day. You may not even remember, but you and her used to help out in the diner. See that picture over there?
Ma'am, this basket is bigger than me. Can you please take it?
Take your jam and shut the fuck up. That's you helping your mama back in the day. So cute, running around in your little apron taking orders.
Okay.
The whole situation just breaks my heart, what happened with Eleanor.
Break.
I'm about to break! Everything you say to me!
And you won't stop going to the end. I'm about to break.
I've got a feeling she's out there somewhere, yearning to be with you again. Few things in this world can keep a mother from her son.
Luca shifted the basket uncomfortably.
Oh yes, let's see here.
Mrs. Fratelli lifted the cloth and inspected the jam.
Ah, they even have my name on them. How thoughtful.
She carefully lifted out her jars of jam.
You tell your gran hello for me, Luca. Will do. That was a real long, boring story you told me. While I was holding the damn jam.
Basically, what you told me was that you knew my mom in this town of like 20 people. That's fascinating. Hey, one of these looks like a strawberry milk. I want one.
Hey, can I get a juice box, please?
Can I get strawberry milk, please? I'm lactose intolerant. I was 12.
If I could just be left alone, young Mr. Van Horn.
Oh, sure. Sorry to bother you.
It's just that.
Oh no, I am leaving. I'm leaving.
Mr. Kerr has asked me to make the opening speech at the festival. Being mayor and all, you might expect me to be a charismatic speaker.
Can we say yet again how good the art is for this game?
I know, it's so fantastic.
I was looking at the shapes of his face and it's so good. I love even like the shape of his nose like coming up and out. Oh, so good.
The truth is, I'm terribly nervous. I really don't think I'm cut out for this sort of thing.
Is this the main character from Disco Elysium?
He does look like him, doesn't he? Cut out for being mayor or for public speaking?
Both, I suppose. I never really chose any of this. It's more of a duty to my family, for our legacy.
That sounds like a heavy burden. As for the festival, just speak from your heart. I'm sure it'll be great.
Should we do an ad break?
Hello, Miss Olive.
I'm gonna take that as a yes,
Hello, Miss Olive.
so we can look at Miss Audio.
Hello, Miss Olive.
We're gonna do 3 minutes of ads.
3 minutes of ads. Starting now. While we groove out to this piano solo. While we rock to this music. Yeah, whenever I look at the art in this game, it makes me want to draw.
Yeah, me too. It makes me want to like study
Yeah,
so that I can do like new shapes and things.
yeah. I gotta take screen caps of every character, all the character art, and study it.
I went to tease Miss Olive by wiggling my finger in her face. Instead, she just pushed her face into it.
Like a little sweetie.
The other day, I was doing this to her, and we don't really play with her. We don't use like our toys as hands with them too much because we don't want them to get into the habit of thinking it's a toy, so that they don't like slap them.
We don't use our toys as hands.
We don't use our toys as hands. Our hands as toys. You understand what I mean? Just like
Yeah.
But Olive was like kind of energetic, and it was really cute, and I was just kind of like teasing her, and she did like the. And then she just left.
She reared back like, I'm gonna bop you.
Yeah, and then she was like, I'm gonna be the bigger person. I'm leaving.
Meow.
Are you two doing Inktober? Dog, I couldn't even do the one task I was set to do in the beginning of the week because I got so backed up with other work.
Yeah, I've never done Inktober successfully.
I used to, but now
Nay.
no.
Nay.
Now my only breaks are to eat.
Now I just say nay.
No.
Inktober is impossible. It's really hard if you have like anything else you have to be doing.
Yeah. I had a lot of meetings last week, so it could not. I used to. I used to do a pretty good job at it, like keeping on pace, but I set out on like a week back from today, last Sunday, I said, like, these are the assets I'm going to draw for Draw Detectives, and that's basically the only thing I have to do this week other than like Patreon commissions. I got to Patreon commissions on Thursday, and then I never got to Draw Detectives. It's been a lot.
In your defense, you did wholesale invent several tasks that you then had to spend several days to complete.
I didn't invent them.
Well, they were good.
They had to be
They were
done.
good to be done.
I made Drawfee a website last week.
But you decided to do it and then did it.
They were just like tasks that we kept saying needed to be done, and people on the team kept saying that they should be done, and then no one ever did them. So I just decided that I was going to do it.
No, I'm immensely grateful to you for doing the tasks. Don't get me wrong.
I made a Drawfee website. It's drawfeeshow.com. Strictly so that we could list publicly fan merch rules
Hey.
in the FAQ section because it kept coming up. So
We have official fan merch rules now.
yes,
You can go look at them. It will have our events on it. It's got Anime NYC on it, which we'll be at this year.
Yep.
We don't have the full info on that yet for as far as like table number or anything, but we do know we're doing a live show that Friday night
Yes.
of the Anime NYC.
We should have like table number and showroom. We should have all that by the end of this month.
Yeah. We'll be tabling there all weekend. So if you're going, like, you'll definitely get to see us on any day, but the Friday night is the only time we're doing the live show.
And the only time we won't be at the table, or all of us won't be at the table at once, is during the live show, which is like, we'll probably leave at like 4:30 to go to it, and then we'll probably be back at like 6. Because the show is from like 4:45 to 5:45, so.
Something like that. So that's the knowledge we have so far. I guess we do still need to tweet about the live show on that Friday night, but
Yeah.
We can do that this week.
Yeah. Someone said this is a snuggly cat. Yes. This cat can fit so many snuggles.
So many snuggles in this thing.
So many snuggles. The cats
also,
have
it's
been
a little chilly in our apartment right now.
Yeah.
Because it's fall weather outside, but the heat has not been turned on yet. So, you know.
Yeah.
Thank you for the very nice message. Happy we could help you out by being a distraction. That's our greatest skill. Being a damn distraction.
Yeah. Yeah, the cats have Jacob made a little fort out of a blanket and they've been like living in that thing.
Yeah.
I made them a fort and they barfed in it.
They did barf all in it.
All in it, all on it, all over.
And then I had to clean up all that barf.
Yep.
Draw Friends LLC is cute. I never thought about what y'all's business officially was called. Yeah, that's our official LLC name is Draw Friends.
Yeah. Also, thank you for all the compliments.
In case we ever decide to do other things underneath the Draw Friends umbrella.
Yeah.
Don't know if we will, but it's an option we have at least.
Yeah. Yay. Game's probably back, right?
Yeah, let's play.
Let's play.
Let's play the game. Let's play the game. I want to play.
Okay. We got it to Mrs. Miss Fratelli.
Pepperoni win. I've been seeing several people ask about Pepperoni the past few streams. I do really want to do more Final Fantasy XIV streams.
Oh, this pervert.
But I'm so torn on it because they do like not very well in the VODs. Just because there's so much context you have to have for each one.
Yeah.
For it to like make sense. And so I've been trying to think of like some way to do it that might be like more interesting for more people. If you like have missed the other streams. That's the hard thing about streaming things that are like sequential like this. Like if it takes more than a few streams, you like lose viewership every stream in a sequence. Because someone will have not seen the previous stream and will need to catch up. And so you're like by necessity losing viewership with each video. So I don't know. This is what I think about.
Yeah, I mean,
I know it doesn't really matter, like, but also like this is like how we pay Kaz too.
yeah,
And so I feel bad when we do something that does worse
yeah,
because it's taking up a slot in a month, which means that it's less money that we make on the VOD channel, which means it's less that we pay Kaz.
that's why I stopped doing Control, honestly. Oh, there he is.
Huddled at his counter, Hiram Tolliver was meticulously shining apples. More
Shining
accurately,
apples.
Hiram Tolliver was meticulously shining one apple.
Hello?
With a yelp, Mr. Tolliver fumbled the apple, flailing at the air as it fell.
Fumbled the bag, Mr. Tolliver. Oh, sorry. Ah, no bother, no bother.
He leaned forward and lowered his voice.
I'll kill you.
That apple was poison.
I see you have something for me. Yeah, Gran had some jam I'm supposed to give you.
He leaned in a bit further.
Jam? Yeah, these ones on top. She wrote your name on them.
Mr. Tolliver leaned back, speaking loud enough for anyone to hear.
Ah, yes! The jam! Thank you so much for delivering this jam to me.
All right, so what do we think it actually is? Cocaine?
Granny got some drug. I think it's probably that goo.
Oh my God, she got goo? She's jarring up the goo?
that goo and then giving it to people.
He reached forward and snapped up the jars of jam, giving Luca a little wink.
I shall put it on my store shelves post haste. Oh, okay. I should finish my deliveries. Of course. Of course.
He leaned in for a final whisper.
I'll kill you. Of course.
Oh my god. Mr. Oliver, is that your watermelon? Because I'm going to touch it. Y'all, I can't touch it. I just want it to be known. I tried to touch the watermelon.
Maybe it's because you're holding jam. You know what I'm saying?
How do you keep the ice cream cold? Oh,
This
it was
was
just
me.
I'm so sorry.
How do you keep the ice cream cold?
We keep them on ice.
Where do you get the ice from?
I don't know, somewhere cold.
How do they keep somewhere cold?
Look, Bert. Do you want some ice cream or not?
No, I'm good. History Museum.
Oh, God.
Sharper Valentine, a celebration of excellence.
We all know Beacon Pines is a great town. What you may not know is great
talking?
towns grow from mighty roots.
Whose voice is
And
this?
that is why you cannot tell
Hello?
the story of Beacon Pines without telling the story of one Sharper Valentine. Young Sharper's keen intellect and strong moral fiber led to a grand vision. A vision of a community dedicated to a better tomorrow. In his own words, a better tomorrow is within our grasp, but it requires a singular mind to harness it. Lucky for us, he decided to grow that vision here, in Beacon Pines. And how does one grow a better tomorrow? With fertilizer, of course. Valentine's Fertilizer Company became the lifeblood of a town yearning for purpose. But then tragedy struck, a scientific experiment gone wrong. An accident which took Sharper away from us far too soon. To this day, we struggle to pick up the pieces. But one foul harvest isn't enough to stop the people of Beacon Pines. The spirit of Sharper Valentine lives on. It lives in the hearts of everyone with a dream for a better tomorrow. Together, we will follow his example and grow a bountiful future.
Is this fertilizer Monsanto or whatever it is?
Valentine family and the Valentine Fertilizer Company Reverence Fund.
Shabba-dabba-dee-da-ba-ba-da-boop. Ba-ba-ba-da-boop.
Olive jerked her head around when you did the scat man.
Shee-ba-ba-ba-da-boop.
She didn't like the scat man.
Ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-dee-dee. Joy is trying to get to us, but there's too many things in the way.
That was unhelpful. There you go, Joy.
Here you go, Joy. You lazy bum.
I'm sorry, Olive. I don't mean to frighten you with the bottle.
We have to make so many considerations.
Here's this Family Guy motherfucker standing outside his drugstore.
Pulling up his pants.
Got some jam for you, Mr. Nuncreed.
God, his face is so well drawn, but I hate him.
Luca, you seem chipper.
Well, aside from being on delivery duty, it's a nice day.
Mr. Nuncreed eyed Luca for a moment, then nodded in agreement.
I suppose it is.
So, do you want your jam?
Oh, right. Usually Juniper drops those off herself.
I guess she's busy today.
She's making excuses not to see your creepy ass.
Anyway, this is my last delivery for the day.
Oh, in that case,
Nuncreed snatched the basket from Luca.
I'll hold on to the basket until the next time I see your gran.
I hate that. Okay, I'm gonna go slap a watermelon now.
Pap, 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 pap.
There she is. She's perfect. Hey, you. Anchovies or pineapple?
What?
Don't think. Just answer.
Pineapple. Why?
How old are you?
12?
Perfect. Follow me.
Who are you?
Anyone ever tell you ask too many questions? Just keep up, okay?
Someone in chat said mod poll. Mods, can we please get an anchovies or pineapple poll for the chat? We need to know the answer.
My vote's pineapple. Well, oh, that's you. Sorry.
Well, my vote is complicated because anchovies have a lot of uses.
She's here. Hey, what a crazy coincidence. Here's my new friend I was just telling you about.
She was almost doing CBAT. She went, Were you Velma? I was Velma.
You were Velma, I was the hot one. The other hot
that's
one.
wonderful.
Yep, we just hit it off. Oh, really? Get this. His favorite pizza topping in the whole world is pineapple.
Oh,
And what is your new little friend's name?
Beck locked eyes with Luca. The look on her face was equal parts expectant and desperate.
Luca Van Horn. Nice to meet you. I'm Nellie, and this is Ilona.
We're Beck's parents.
Beck gave Luca a quick nudge.
Oh, yeah, Beck told me all about you.
Already feels like we've known each other for years. So, you both can stop obsessing about me making friends.
Oh, darling, we never doubted you. It's just that for children with fewer than 5 close friends, the probability of a stunted development doubles.
I had less than 5 close friends.
And look at your freaking development.
I know. I'm so stunted.
Pathetic.
I'm stunting every day, brah.
Yeah, you had the probability of a stunting development, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, sick tricks, brah.
Kick flipping your ass out the window.
Well, one down, 4 to go, I guess. What Nellie means is that we just want this move to be as easy on you as possible. You can relax. A friend has just been friended.
This calls for a celebration. Let's read a book. Luca, you must join us for dinner tonight. Dinner?
Wow, another coincidence. I actually already asked him, and he said he would love to.
It's just wonderful.
In that case, we should pick up some groceries.
You two just don't get into too much trouble now.
We're gonna go be hot over here. Wow, I can't believe that worked.
We're gonna go 69 in the bushes.
Thanks a ton.
You're welcome.
I owe you one. Moms are great and all, but they can be a mid-bunch sometimes. Chad.
Sorry, Chad.
Our house is a little cottage next to that big mansion place.
Wait, you live on the Valentine estate?
Yeah, that's a spot. Meet me by the big creepy gate. Don't be late. Or I'm back to square one on the whole friend grift. Great, see you there.
Meet Beck at the big creepy gate. Swoosh, swoosh, swoosh.
Right now? Right now I go?
Why not? What else are you doing? You busy?
Don't.
You gonna go
do I
slap
have-
that watermelon?
Oh my god, I gotta go slap the watermelon.
You better
Chat,
go slap
shut
that
up.
watermelon.
Chat, shut up. No, I can't go down there. The ladies. They're down there. I can't see that.
Go down there.
I'm 12.
Slap that melon.
Alright.
Yeah!
Oh, I got an achievement. Is that it?
Do it
is
again.
that-
Do it more. Wait, do it to the beat of Oh, nice. You got smack. Do 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 do.
I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Hold on. That was nice. All right, we gotta go slap a fish.
Yeah, now that we have the smack,
Yeah.
we can smack a fish. The fuck are you doing here?
You ain't my dad.
I don't know you.
You were just telling me about that.
Yeah.
Luca stuck a toy stretchy hand onto the hook.
Slippy
Those things
hand?
always get dirty anyway.
I can't hold it.
Wow.
Oops. Get him.
I love the lighting on that orange tree on the right.
Yeah, it's really good.
Oh,
What's that?
rosary.
An anklet? Should we give it to mom? She likes jewelry. That's a sweet thought, Buckaroo. But I'm not sure she'd fully appreciate a pawn bracelet.
Joy, what are you doing? Her tail just whooshed at me.
Joy. She's going around back there.
She sure is.
She's got energy.
She sure does.
You're gonna have to wait a bit, Joy, before we can play.
You know you've been asleep all day because... Who the hell are you? Is that Sid from Ice Age?
I think that's Sid from Ice Age.
Joy's been asleep all day because the house has been chitty. Oh, I love him. Oh, I love him.
Good morning, Jeff.
Hey, what's so good about it? Another day further down the tubes, if you ask me.
Come on now, it's not all bad. The festival's coming up.
The festival. Old man Valentine used to put on a cockamamie shindigs all the time.
That's a vile sound he makes.
Anyway, did you that get us?
Well, it's Perennial Harvest putting on this one. And they're doing it for the whole town.
As far as I see it, the only difference between the old Valentine Company and this new Perennial Harvest outfit.
Jeff dug through his pockets for a bit.
Pulls out a big cigarette.
Is the difference between this empty soup can and this brown banana.
But those are both garbage.
Exactly.
Get 'em, Jeff.
Damn, Jeff.
said down with capitalism. Jeff said shut it down.
I thought they said, woo, stock.
Woo!
Woo.
The big creepy gate.
So who lives in that house?
Eris and Gus Valentine grew up there. And Solomon moved in a few years back.
The creepy little kid in the vest?
That sounds like the one.
So just 3 people live in that huge thing? Bet a bunch of shady stuff happens at that place at all times in a place like that.
Not really. The Valentines pretty much keep to themselves.
So it's empty and boring?
Pretty much.
What a waste.
My mom says they used to be way busier back before Sharper died. Before the foul harvest.
Okay, that's like the 5th time someone mentioned the foul harvest thing. And you all use that same ominous tone. Eventually, you're gonna have to explain to me how the harvest got all fouled up. But we can't keep my parents waiting anymore. This way.
Oh, the cats are running.
Was it both cats or just one cat? It seems like Joy just sprinted out of the closet.
I have to assume if Joy ran, then Olive also ran.
Most kids would have just ditched me by this point. Why are you still here?
You look like you could use some help.
You know what, Luca? You're not so bad. Let's get through this as simply as possible. Just eat, smile, and nod.
Fine.
Great. Whatever you do, don't break up their work.
I think I can handle that.
Beck took a long breath, then gave a firm nod.
Here goes nothing. God, they have a
Chapter
garden
4.
at their house? Damn.
Dinner with the Moodwills.
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 Midwills.
Ilona Moodwill was worried about change. A gardener at heart, she understood the necessity of change.
You know,
relied on it
we
even.
could all use a little change.
I think we could all use a little change.
Well,
But there was a difference between the controlled world of her plants and this cluttered cottage in a strange town. Almost done. Nellie was a blur of activity, digging through boxes. Sorry, love. Couldn't find the dishes. We'll have to make do with paper plates. Dinner went by without much conversation. As she watched Beck and Luca finish up their pizza, Ilona let herself relax into the chair.
Pizza. We had pizza today.
Julia made fucking shit. Good thing I moved my beer. What are you doing? Are you playing with Olive?
No, she's just running around by herself. Look at her little face. Here, rotate the other way so that people can see her little face. No, the other way. She's here. She's back.
Doing?
What are you doing? It's the first time
You wanna
today
come
this
over
apartment's
here?
been warm.
You gonna get in my lap or you gonna go somewhere else? Hi, buddy.
You're such a menace. Where's your sister? Where's the rational one of you two? That's a lie. Neither of you are rational. You're both stupid. She cute. All right, ready?
Yeah.
The things she cared about were still here. Nellie finally had the job of her dreams. Beck was beginning to take root. Ilona's task was simply to tend to them. She could do that.
So, Luca, tell us a bit about yourself.
Where do you live? Oh, I live with my grandma. Over on the other side of the river.
Your grandma. Where are your parents at? Beck Manners.
It's alright. My dad passed away in an accident at the fertilizer plant 6 years back.
He became the fertilizer.
Oh dear. My mom's been missing for a few months now.
Like, missing?
Luca's eyes were fixed to his plate, pushing a chunk of pineapple around with his finger. Nellie was the one who eventually broke the silence.
Luca, how did you like the pizza? Oh, it was good. Very good.
Normally, we'd have put more effort into dinner.
Ilona nervously gestured toward the boxes.
We aren't fully... Excuse me. Your
Go-
accent was
go-
picking up on me.
Sorry.
We aren't fully settled in, and Beck had mentioned that it's a favorite. It's your favorite of yours. Your favorite?
Does the queso? Is there? I'm sorry. Are we just skipping the part where he said his mom was missing?
Beck! I'm sorry, Luca. This move has us all a little tired.
Luca wiped his face with his sleeve.
No, it's fine. So, Beck said that you moved here for work?
Beck gave Luca a swift kick under the table.
Ow! I mean, what brought you to Beacon Pines? Not work, right?
Oh, you were right the first time. We're here for work. Nellie won't tell you this, but she's a brilliant chemist.
I don't know about brilliant, but I do love it.
She's brilliant. Perennial Harvest just made her the newest lead researcher of deep engineering.
Damn, deep engineering. She makes it sound more impressive than it is. I'm just happy that I get to make a difference in the world. Perennial Harvest is at the forefront of evolving agriculture into something more useful than sprinkling water and excrement on the ground.
Luca glanced over to Beck. She seemed to be holding her breath.
What Nellie means, Luca, is that there are different ways to grow plants.
Yes, some people talk to their plants and hope for the best.
And some people happily leave their jobs to allow a loved one to pursue their dream.
You swore you didn't!
Slammed her fist into the table, perhaps harder than she intended.
Hey, Luca, how about some dessert?
I actually have to meet my friend Rolo soon and get the fuck out of here.
I can't talk about anything here. Everything sucks.
Luca glanced outside to gauge the time. The sky was darker than he expected, filled with ominous clouds.
Looks like there's a storm brewing. I should get going.
Oh, I didn't think there was any rain in the almanac.
Yeah, almanacs aren't that useful around here.
Luca wiped his mouth one last time with his napkin and started to get up.
Thank you all for the pizza. It was really good. See you at the festival, Beck. Little coin flip there. What was that about?
Remember, she does the one that's on the opposite side. Wait up. I'll walk you home.
Surprised, Luca turned around. He knew Rollo could be prickly around new people. But Beck seemed cool. Rollo would warm up to her eventually. Probably.
Luca began to respond, but the sky answered for him as the clouds above began to...
Break!
Rumble or break?
Luca began to respond, but the sky answered for him as the clouds above began to rumble with ominous thunder.
You sure we can make it home before the storm kicks off?
Luca surveyed the roiling clouds.
I'd say the odds are good. Maybe you should stay here and I'll just make a break for it.
At that moment, the heavens opened up, unleashing torrential rain.
No! This happened to me today, coming back from the damn grocery store.
Yeah. Care to recalculate those odds?
Hurry inside, you two, before you catch cold.
Luca, Nellie will keep trying to reach your gran on the phone. Sorry. Luca, Nellie will try to keep...
Luca, phone try gran, keep try Nelly, keep Luca.
Luca, you fucking get what we're trying to do here, alright?
We're calling your grandma, okay?
We're calling your grandma. We're gonna keep trying to call your grandma.
normal.
This town sucks. In the meantime, you two hold tight. Sorry, not much to do up here. Most of my stuff is still in boxes.
So take it out of the boxes. There's like 4 boxes.
I'm too lazy, I'm a kid.
Mind if I poke around? If you got video games in there, you owe it to me to get them shits out.
You made me talk about my dead parents, and then I made your parents fight because you didn't give me ample
You got
warning.
2 moms, and I don't got a single mom to my name.
My one mom's gone, and you got 2 moms. Feels like you should share.
Yeah, give me one of yours.
I want the hot one. Either one. Be my guest.
Oh, wow. Rollo and I have a radio just like this at the treehouse.
Probably not exactly like this one. My mom and I tore the whole thing down to the bolts. Oh, damn. I like this girl. Fitted it with some state-of-the-art vacuum tubes.
She seems pretty awesome.
She gets carried away sometimes. I think she feels guilty for working too much. And when she does have time for me, she showers me with high-tech overcompensation.
Luca flicked at one of the toggles.
I bet you can get all sorts of stations on this. Hi, Joy.
Minutes. Not out here in the boonies. You wouldn't believe the stuff I could pick up back in the city. But around here, it's all farm reports and static.
Ah, shucks. As we say in Brooklyn,
Aw, shucks.
shucks.
Luca bent down to examine the bouquet of wilting flowers. Judging by the odor, they were well past their prime.
Pungent. Pungent.
Pungent.
He flipped open the attached card.
Happy trails from Coach Walker and all the Fairview Condors.
Boy, you weren't kidding about poking around, huh?
Oh, sorry. Was this from your old school?
The most recent one, yeah. Some schools gave me going away cards, and some did flowers. When they're really trying to feel good about themselves, they do both.
So you moved a lot.
Yeah, that's the thing with having a brilliant parent. There's always a better job somewhere else.
Kaboom!
Kaboom!
These flowers would last longer if you put them in some water. I'm Captain Obvious over here.
That's the sort of thing I would do if I cared.
Well, you cared enough to keep them is all.
Can I open and close these repeatedly?
Bam, 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 bam. Let me show you a fun game.
Into the eye hole of the microscope.
This looks wild. What is it?
Gum.
Gum.
Luca adjusted the slide with his fingers to get a better look.
I'm tracking the structural integrity of gum with increasing amounts of chewing. Chewed that one for 47 days.
Luca wiped his
That's
hand off on his
nasty.
sweater and gave a nervous laugh.
It's weird, I know.
Beck looked down, timidly tapping the ladder with her feet.
You think it's weird, don't you?
A little. But weird can be cool.
Luca, can I ask you something?
Of course. Damn, what a leap.
Damn, what a landing.
Dang, didn't that hurt? You Naruto or something?
I'll be honest. I'm a ninja.
More like a Sasuke.
That hurt more than I expected.
Well, at least you look cool doing it.
Beck took a moment to watch the rivulets of water running down the window.
Do you ever feel alone? Like, even when people are around?
Well, Rolo can be pretty absent-minded sometimes.
I'm serious. Does it ever feel like your family doesn't care what you want?
It didn't used to feel that way. I know Gran loves me, but sometimes when she looks at me, it's like she's looking at...
A problem?
Luca took a deep breath, exhaling slowly.
I know the feeling. How do you deal with that?
I guess I haven't yet. But one thing my dad told me when I was little.
As opposed to now, that I'm 12 and not little.
Not little anymore.
Don't hold a grudge, especially against yourself.
Wow, Rolo, that voice was really deep.
This isn't Rolo, this is Luca.
Oh, Luca. Sorry.
If you try to hold it all in, you're gonna pop.
So then, what do you do when you don't know what to do?
Dad never got to that part. Something I figured out on my own, though. You gotta do something. Anything. Here.
What are you doing?
I don't know. Something. We're gonna register our complaints with the storm. Listen here, you miserable universe. Stop jerking me around. That's the most Brooklyn thing he said.
Yeah, yeah. These fucking lights, stop jerking me around.
Stop
What are you
jerking
doing?
me around.
I've been sitting here for 20 minutes. You said I can go, but I can never go.
I just want things to go back to the way they were. Everyone tells me it's gonna be alright. Oh, let's go. Damn. This song's going hard all of a sudden. That things are gonna change.
Luca let out a feral scream that echoed into the night.
Every time something changes, everything gets worse. Screw this town.
Whoa. Let me try. Moving sucks! I hate it! I hate that I hate it! Why can't I just deal with it and be happy for my mom? Why can't we just stay somewhere? Ah!
Her voice dropped to a trembling whisper.
I just want to be a normal kid.
Beck brushed off her shirt and straightened up.
There. Wow. I actually feel a little better.
As abruptly as it began, the storm abated.
Thanks. I need that.
Me too. I should head out before the rain starts up again.
Sure. I'll walk you out.
That's a friendship for life right there.
Yeah, it is. Yelling out the window. See you and Rolo at the festival?
Sounds good.
Luca. Don't let the universe jerk you around.
Beck gave Luca a light thump on the arm before heading in.
I love them.
Chapter
They're so
5.
good.
They're both good.
They're both such good characters and friends.
Friendly feud. The air was heavy
that like
with
Family
hard
Feud?
rain's residue. The
Yeah.
smell of wet things.
But this one's like PG, so they can't say like even, whoopee.
Yeah.
Despite his dreary surroundings, Luca felt at peace. He'd never shared those details about his dad with anyone, not even Rollo. But it's not like this changed anything. Rollo was still his best friend. Adding Beck to the group would help balance things out. Everything's better in threes. This is what Luca told himself as he headed to the treehouse.
I kind of want to stay at this nice house.
I want to eat more pizza
Hey,
and scream out the window.
hey, let me in. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. Oh my god, she's here.
Hey, Dawn, tracking down a lead?
You bet. I just heard a juicy new rumor. Turns out, when Sharper Valentine died, he left behind a particular last will and testament. A particular and peculiar last will and testament.
Particular and peculiar how?
He didn't just give his kids an inheritance, there were conditions.
Like what?
The document stipulated that Eris had to, sorry, I keep forgetting that Eris is the heiress's name. It's
Or
confusing.
it's at least what we're calling her.
The document stipulated that Eris had to take on a child as her reward. A kid our age, who just showed up to town one night with a lawyer.
Solomon?
Bingo!
So Eris was forced to take care of him?
Yep, or she would have lost everything.
Why would Sharper care so much about some random kid?
Rumor has it, old Sharper sowed some wild oats.
Rumor has it old Sharper has some wild oats. That explains the way Eris treats him.
You should move your beer.
My beer!
The other cat's here.
Poor Solomon. How did you find all this out?
A good reporter never reveals her source, Luca.
Okay.
Okay.
Guess I'll go then. You can stand here. What's that glowing mushroom?
I know.
Eat it. I better not dilly-dally. Gotta get to the treehouse. Hello, Miss Olive!
Oh my god, she's still reading. Woman, go to bed.
What's she saying now?
Girl.
He met his old friend's eyes and was greeted with nothing but ice-cold anger.
Methinks what she reads pertains to the story.
No, that's crazy.
Do you think there's a correlation?
No. Heavens. This is no time for fractured friendships. No, she's reading a novel.
My detective skills are going off.
It's not related, it's
My
different.
detective skills are going
How
off.
could it be a book there?
Excuse me, what are you doing?
Just locking up for the night, sir.
I just realized we're wearing the same outfit, basically. Well,
My bow
connected.
tie is different.
I'm wearing a bow now. Oh, wonderful. I can only assume this means all festival preparations have been completed ahead of schedule.
Not exactly, sir. The storm set us back a bit, and it's getting late, so we all decided to...
You all decided?
Yes, sir.
I was unaware that your job involved deciding things. We are all here at Perennial Harvest because we believe in creating a better future, yes?
Yes, sir. Very much, sir.
Do you want to be the one that tells this town that we failed them?
No.
That we gave up because there was a little rainstorm and we all got sleepy?
Of course not, sir.
Good, then it's decided.
Yes, sir. We'll work till the task is done.
I'll see that you do.
Our harvest awaits. Our union awaits.
I'm off to form a union.
I've got 15 more of me in here, and we'll all agree, I guarantee it.
Methinks we're all of like mind.
Rollo, you still up there?
That's wonderful. I'm sorry, Rollo isn't accepting visitors at the moment. Come back never.
Luca had only ever heard him speak in this stiff
Fractured
yet gentle tone a
friendships.
few times.
Where have I heard
That's
this?
a coincidence.
And it always meant one thing.
You're upset.
Oh, what makes you say that? Maybe because my best friend abandoned me for no reason.
I didn't abandon you. I'm just a little late.
Rollo scoffed.
The rain held me up.
Liar. You weren't even home.
What?
The storm got bad and I got worried. So I went looking for you. Imagine my surprise when I made it to your house and you weren't there.
I hadn't made it back yet.
I'm not a fool, Luca. It doesn't take all day to deliver some jam.
No, that storm rolled in out of nowhere. And I got stuck after dinner at Beck's house.
Damn, Rollo, we're
Stumbled on
friends,
his
not...
words, knowing he'd said too much.
You controlling, Rollo. Beck? Dinner? What the heck is Beck?
She's a new kid in town. She's actually kind of cool. You'd like her. She needed help convincing her parents that she made new friends.
New friends? I spent all day waiting for you. And you were off making new friends?
Dude, if I could spend all day in this treehouse, like reading comics or whatever,
Yeah.
I would have not a care in the world.
Yeah.
You could show up, if you were Luca, you could show up whenever.
Yeah.
You'd find me laying in the beanbag chair.
Yeah.
It's not like that, Rollo.
You know, while I was waiting, I made some upgrades to Mission Control. It was gonna be a surprise. But you took so long, the storm knocked it all down. Just like you knocked down our friendship. Wow, Rollo, you're really peeving me.
What does that even mean?
Luca became instinctively angry in response.
We'll
Both
push you
boys
into the
were now
goop.
shouting across the distance.
It means you're a bad friend. You don't care about me.
Of course I care, you ass.
You
ass.
I knew I'd get in trouble waiting so long for you. But I kept my word. Because that's what friends do.
Oh wow, what a noble sacrifice you made.
Easy for you to say. Your grand doesn't even care. You can stay out as long as you want. And you wouldn't even get in trouble.
Seriously? You're acting like I chose this? If that's what you think, then maybe you're the bad friend.
Rollo's tone changed to a calm, yet more intense anger.
Maybe Pa's right. Storms bring more than water. This one brought out the real Luca.
Stop quoting your pa's nonsense like it means anything.
Yeah, well, at least my pa is still around. Damn!
Now you know you crossed the line. You know you
Rollo!
crossed the damn line, Rollo.
What the hell, Rollo?
Rollo, that's too far, man. You're gonna regret that
The
one.
words hung in the cold night
When
air.
you're 33 years old, you're gonna look back at that one
That's gonna
late
be...
at night, and that's gonna keep you up.
Yeah, that's gonna be the thing while you're falling asleep.
Yeah.
And you're like... hit with that memory and you go, oh,
And you're like, I'm not sleeping tonight, I guess. I'm gonna sit here
why did I do that? Why did I
and
do
be
that?
absolutely annihilated by regret.
Rollo's stomach dropped, knowing he'd crossed a line.
That's
But
right,
it was
Rollo.
Too late.
It's too late.
You have a tiny cat again.
Hello, Joy.
Luca.
Good night, Rollo.
Dang it.
Don't worry, we're gonna go back in time and fix all this. Rollo's about to post an "Am I the Asshole" thread on Reddit. No, you don't
Luca
understand.
dug through his
Edit
old
1.
Stuff, not even sure what he was
Just
looking
clarifying, Luca showed up hours late to our meeting. Edit 2. I know all of you have voted that I'm the asshole, but I'm choosing to believe that I'm still not the asshole.
I know that all of you have said that I'm the asshole, but I'm gonna say that you all are just missing context that I'm forgetting to put into this story that doesn't make me the asshole. Despite the fact that I've told this story again and again in the comments. Edit 3. Thanks for the gold, stranger.
Damn, we're about to play some football. Rolo. What a jerk. Thanks for sneezing, John Me Joy. John Me Joy. What's up, John Me Joy? Call me a bad friend. Oh, I'm Rolo. Look at me and my amazing family. Fuck up this ball. Hate this shit.
Who plays with a ball inside?
A child?
I never did.
I was always looking for a way to play with a ball inside.
Really?
There's no good way to do it, is the answer.
The closest I got was we used to have like a tennis ball in the house that we would throw for our like dogs.
You know, when you never want to do that thing where you just like sat and bounced the ball off the wall and caught it?
No, I didn't like the noise.
That makes a lot of sense. But if you had been born with normal hearing,
Yeah.
you would have loved that shit.
I was also so scared I was going to break something.
If you had, what the hell? If you had lived my exact circumstances, you would have loved that shit.
Am I the asshole? Do you think I could kick this like
I think
off
you
of
should
the
probably
bedroom?
go to sleep.
Like right now?
Well, in the game. I think the kicking part is done. I think we've done all the kicking we need to do.
You sure about that? I miss playing soccer, but it broke my bones, so I can never again.
You could play soccer again in a normal way.
Not as the goalie.
Well, not in like, you know, the most intense conceivable fashion.
Yeah.
Like you could play some casual soccer
Yeah.
in a way that doesn't break your bones.
Yeah.
I guess I'm just never supposed to make new friends. Weep. That's a cute drawing.
Guys, the last time I played soccer, it was a couple of years ago, and I was the goalie because I'm always the goalie because that's my position. And I went to go grab the ball out of the air, and this girl decided she was going to roundhouse kick the ball, and it shattered 2 of my joints.
It was not a couple years ago.
Yeah, you're right. It was like, I don't know.
It was like a decade ago.
No.
When was it? How old were you?
No, I was in my 20s. I was like 25.
So it was almost a decade ago.
Almost a decade ago. 25, 26, something like that.
Gran cooed gently from the hallway.
Cool.
You slept straight through breakfast. Luca, are you alright?
I'm fine. Just don't feel like getting up yet.
Okay, I'll leave this oatmeal by the door. I gotta run out and take care of some things.
Okay.
I'll be back later to check in.
Sure.
Luca just wanted to be alone. He waited to hear the sound of the front door closing.
I bet Rolo's still gonna go to the festival. He's gonna be miserable. Pretend his balls Rolo's stupid face. Like, that's what I'm gonna do when I see him. Give him one of these. Give him one of those. He's not gonna know I hit him. Then he'll regret saying those things.
I'm really surprised this doesn't lead to a thing.
A little sticky.
Yeah,
A little pin.
a little pin.
A little pin. A little pin.
Pin.
A little pin.
No, you said it correctly the first time. It's pin.
Pin. So I have to say it like everyone else does. Pin.
You say, the problem is when you say pen, you say pen as pin.
Pin.
Damn, that was
That was
angry.
a powerful one.
There I am. I'm leaving.
If Rolo thinks I'm still going to the festival with them, he can shove it.
Luca dozed off again.
Luca, I see you didn't eat your oatmeal.
Wasn't hungry.
Well, just in case you get hungry,
Here's more oatmeal.
I'll leave a sandwich here too.
I put more oatmeal on top of the old oatmeal, warm it up.
Rolo came by.
What did he say?
He wanted to talk to you.
What did you say?
I told him you weren't feeling well.
Good.
So your plan is to just sit in your room all day?
Pretty much.
Damn, all the times I heard that. That's mean. Well, I need to pop away again for a minute. If you decide to end your pity party and go outside, I think it'd do you some good. Jacob
Noted.
to me when I don't leave the apartment for 6 days.
I leave the apartment. I'm more at risk of not leaving the apartment for 6 days. Than
That's
you are.
true. I spread out the apartment errands.
Lucas still couldn't bring himself to go out. Besides, if he ran into Rolo, he'd have to actually confront the situation.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, relatable.
You know, I think it's imperative that there's never anything anyway. It's imperative that teens need to kick that book with the soccer ball.
I guess so. All the times I kicked it, I didn't do that. Yeah.
Sometimes teens need to spend the entire day in their room.
Sometimes I need to spend the entire day in my room.
Totally, but I'm just saying, this is my vow I'm making. If we have a child, and that child is a teen,
okay, if that child makes it to teen
if
years,
the child makes it to teen years with our parentage,
Godspeed to them.
then I'm not gonna say, oh, so you're just gonna sit in your room all day? I'm not gonna say it.
Okay.
Never, not even once.
I'm worried because all the things that you say you're not going to tell our kid is the list is growing, and I'm worried that you're just going to be like,
I'm not gonna speak to the kid.
yeah, child's going to be a baby, and you're just going to be like,
I'm silent, stony silence. If I don't tell the child anything, I can't say the wrong thing.
yeah, listen, your diaper's full of poo, and you're not telling me you want out, so like,
I don't want to, get in your space. I want to give you your space. I want you to have your freedom. Read the book.
The Adventures of Hank Atomic.
The complete first volume.
Luca carefully opened the cover and began to read. Rolo had received it for his birthday. A special hardcover edition with behind-the-scenes commentary and bonus art.
I have a cousin who's like, I don't know, I think she's like 16 now or something. My grandparents told me that she goes to sleep at 7 in the morning and then wakes up at like 9 at night. Like she's completely nocturnal now. And she
That's some real teen shit.
spends the whole night just talking to her friends. And like my grandparents were like, yeah, we don't tell her not to. And I was like, what?
I mean, that's like part of it. Staying up all night, talking to your friends.
It doesn't matter. I would stay up until like 7 in the morning. My parents would still wake me up by blasting music throughout the whole house by noon. I wasn't allowed to sleep past noon no matter what the situation was.
Yeah.
Rolo cherished it, but asked that Luca keep it at his house. Luca wasn't sure if it was because Rolo didn't trust himself with it, didn't trust his sister around it, or just wanted an excuse to come hang out at Luca's more often. Whatever the reason, Luca didn't mind, but it had stayed right there where Rolo had stashed it ever since. Now, at the foot of his bed, Luca lost himself in the pages. He'd read it all before, but at this moment, it somehow felt sentimental. He was well into issue number 5 when he heard soft footsteps from the hallway.
Luca, another friend came to see you. A girl named Beck Moodwell. She said you met yesterday?
What'd she say? Is she here?
She was just dropping by. I told her you weren't taking visitors today.
Oh,
She seems nice.
yeah.
You had a fight with Rolo, didn't you? Can I come in? I wasn't able to sleep in my bed all night because you were moping.
I'm tired of standing in all this oatmeal.
Always just bowls of oatmeal.
Maybe later.
Alright, then can I just get a few things? At least. I'll leave dinner on the kitchen table. It's oatmeal.
It's oatmeal again.
In case you want a bite before bedtime.
Without realizing it, Luca had pouted away the entire afternoon.
You missed all festival.
He once again felt the weight of it all and allowed his weary eyes to close.
What the hell?
Chad's mad at me for my Foley work. They said that it startled them. But they have to understand that I follow the Dumbledore school of interpreting text.
Yeah.
So if it says someone softly patted down the hallway,
Yeah.
I hear them it's Dumbledore's feet.
Little pitter pattery feet. Me, 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 me. Oh my god.
Luca stood in a vast black expanse. He looked up at his father standing beside him. Walt was working a straw at the bottom of a fountain glass, trying to collect the last bits of milkshake. Dad, where are we? Taking a final loud gurgling sip, his father peered up from the glass. He jangled the straw playfully with a warm smile, then lifted the empty glass as if to point into the darkness. The source.
The source.
Luca's eyes followed his father's gesture. In an instant, he was sitting in front of a blazing campfire. Across from him sat a large figure in a yellow hazmat suit. The figure's voice was a scratchy echo. Well, if it isn't the man of the hour, make yourself comfortable. Luca held his shivering hands over the flame to warm himself. It doesn't work that way here. Their yellow-gloved hand pointed to the base of the flame. It's a cold flame. See? Luca peered at the base of the fire. It wasn't
The goblet
wood.
of fire?
I was about to say, did you put your name into the base of the flame?
Luca put his
itself.
name into the goblet of fire.
Tiny buildings, freezing and crumbling as they were consumed by flame. Luca could see small shadows moving in the burning city. People.
This music rules.
Yeah, it's really
Luca leapt to
good.
his feet. We've got to help them! The figure gave a dismissive wave of their hand. Why waste energy helping people who can't even help themselves? The figure bent down to examine the
I
panicked
see, a
crowd as they
libertarian.
desperately tried to stop the flames.
Our dad's a libertarian.
They only care about what's right in front of them. Not like us. Luca's voice was a trembling whisper. Us? The figure slowly stood up, grabbing its helmet with both hands.
Helmet?
With a jolt and a twist, the suit emitted a gasp. A cloud of torpid mist escaped, slowly revealing the face within. Luca's own face looked back at him. Older, worn, distant. The sensation was oddly familiar, as if he'd caught his own reflection by surprise in the mirror. The doppelganger smiled. I tried to help once. He gestured towards his face. And all it got me was this. Luca staggered back. You aren't me. Luca felt a hand catch his shoulder. His father was there again, beside him. Every choice sets us on a path. This is the end of one of your paths, son. Luca watched his older self shake its head ruefully, its face twisting into a cruel grin. Welp, Dad, if you wanted him to see this, far be it from me to disappoint. Luca watched in shock as the figure took a confident step forward and plunged into the flames. In a flash of cold light, he was gone. What does all of this mean? Luca felt a reassuring squeeze on his shoulder. Just remember, why we choose matters just as much as what we choose. Luca woke up to see a hazy figure at the foot of his bed, silhouetted in the morning sun.
Ma'am?
No, dear. It's only Gran.
Luca rubbed his eyes. The kind, concerned face of his gran came into focus.
Now, how are you feeling?
Fine.
Anything you want to talk about?
I don't feel like talking.
Joy does. That's just as well. How about you sit there and listen a bit?
I'm about to drop some bars.
Whatever you and Rolo fought about doesn't matter.
But he...
Gran silenced Luca with a gentle pat on the leg.
Fights between friends happen. What was said doesn't matter. The important thing is, that's not the last thing you ever say to each other.
But he said stuff about Dad.
Well, do you think he meant it?
No. He was just mad.
Mm-hmm. And did you mean any of the things you said to him?
No.
Good. One must appreciate friends in their best moments and accept them in the worst. Basically, if you can't handle them at their worst, you don't deserve them at their best.
It's a good quote. Applies to every situation.
I think you should put it on t-shirts, on Instagram.
I made it up. It's my quote.
It's my quote.
Except...
Now get your little butt out of bed. The festival's today. Oh, I thought it was yesterday. I'm losing track of time. You don't want to miss that, do you?
I guess not.
Seems like a good opportunity to make amends with Rolo, doesn't it?
Luca gave a reluctant nod.
So buy him a corn dog and apologize.
But he's the one that...
What did I just say?
Buy him a corn dog.
That's a good boy. Everything's better with corn dogs.
Damn straight, Gran.
Also, when you leave this room, just be careful of all the oatmeals. It seems like I've set a trap for an invader, but I don't know.
I was just worried.
I was just worried about you. I just kept making oatmeals.
When's the last time you had a corn dog?
I've never had a corn dog.
Did we talk about this before?
Yeah.
We gotta get you a corn dog.
I've never had a corn dog before. They're not like very common up here.
We gotta get you a corn dog.
My festival food was like Zeppelis and Zeppelis. That was it.
We're gonna make a corn dog. Or buy a frozen corn dog.
Okay.
We're gonna do something. We're gonna get you a corn dog.
Okay.
You love hot dogs.
I do love hot dogs.
So
yes.
you would love corn dogs.
I'm not doubting you.
Okay.
You live close enough to Coney Island and you've never had a corn dog. When I go to Coney Island, I usually get pizza. I need to get going now. Got some last minute festival business to take care of.
God, there's cats everywhere.
Also, there's a really good German food place at Coney Island, so. I'll come find you at the fountain a little after lunch.
All right.
I love you, Luca.
Love you too.
Luca took a deep breath.
Okay. Beep.
Chapter 6.
Perfect stopping point.
Yep.
Let's load up the chapter to make sure
Through
it
thick and
goes
thin.
through.
Despite Luca's bitterness, Gran was right. He needed to hash things out with Rolo. A big fight changes the nature of a friendship. Whether, in the end, it is for the better or for the worse, all comes down to understanding. If one is not careful, the same familiarity that builds the strongest of bonds can become the wrecking ball that shatters them. Luca emerged from seclusion, taking in the crisp festival air. But the events of the day weren't on his mind. He had to find Rolo.
I have completely forgotten about the guy who grabbed me, and then I fucking bricked.
Then I hit him with a tile and killed him on the spot.
Anyway, Joy Cat.
Good stream. Good stream.
It's Joy Cat.
Thanks everybody for watching and for hanging out with us.
Yeah.
Tomorrow,
I don't know what we're doing for stream because the boys are out.
Yeah, Nathan's out, and I'm going to be at a concert
So it's just going to be me and Karina.
with Julia's brother.
And we didn't schedule guests because I don't like to schedule guests for stream, and Karina was having some effects of a booster shot, so
there may or may not be a stream tomorrow night. We might just cancel it.
yeah, I don't know. But we'll be back on Wednesday
Yeah, we'll see. Either way, we'll be back on Wednesday.
with something.
And that's it for us for now. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Yeah.
We'll see you on the next time.
Goodbye.